Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Base Wars Live, Wednesday night, Dixieland. I have Mr. Aaron Morgan. He's going to tell us about our Saturday show for this weekend. How are you,
How you
sir?
doing, Melissa?
Excellent. Now, tell us about this show we've been going to for so many years now.
Yeah, this it's actually the third anniversary, but it's actually the fourth show that we've done. So we're calling it the fourth annual Jared Spa Memorial car show. We've been doing the audio really 3 years, but the first year we didn't have much participation. So this is really our second year of getting into the audio really deep. Jared was my nephew. He was the second of four children. My sister Joanna, and he loved cars. He mostly was into the um, performance side. He liked drifting, and he was kind of known around here as DK. They drifted locally and stuff like that, and he just worked on cars most of his life. He did like the audio. When I used to compete and stuff, he'd get in the car and he'd have a blast. But as Jared got older, as most of us did, we always get into things and just being kids. He ended up having several kids. He got his life straightened out, got good jobs, and was working on trying to get the custody of several of his kids. And in the process, on the way to work one morning, he got hit head on. 27 years old, and he left behind seven kids. And so what we do with the show is we try to raise money for his kids for their birthdays and their Christmas, so they'll have stuff from their dad. Um, we had some good turnouts in the past. We've been able to do that, achieve that, and we've been able to help other people as well in the community. We're hoping that it continues to grow, and we can help a lot of people in the community with it. This year, we're actually bringing in the Walker County Humane Society, and they're going to be on with us there, and we're trying to help them raise money, for their organization. So typically, we do like a $20 entry fee just to get in the show, and this year it's going to be $15 if you bring a pet supply, some kind of food or something like that, to donate to the Humane Society. But yeah, it's a great cause. I mean, we've helped out several people. His kids are enjoying. We keep giving them Christmas presents from Dad, and our eyes light up every year. So, and we're working to. Hopefully, his oldest son is a few years away from being 16, but we're working on getting him a car and getting him set up like his dad was. So,
That's awesome. Well, I know last year we had a great turnout
yes, ma'am.
and we had an amazing time. We beat that parking lot down.
Oh yeah, it was a great turnout. I mean, for the first year, the base wars coming in, and there was another other sanctions there, and it was a great time. I love the base wars. The format is just great for everyday people. I used to compete back in the day and chase numbers, but now my sons are 18, and one of them he loves it, and he likes to get in there. He likes low and loud, and I'm starting to enjoy it. So
Good at it.
yep. So we're doing a good time, having a good time with it. And this year, like I said, it's going to be an audio show like normal, like we're going to do. But there is a car show that has like 20 different awards and categories. There's going to be live music. There's going to be food trucks. Cousins Maine Lobster is a big one. Poe's Family Restaurant's one that's local, and they're going to have all their kind of vendors out there. There's going to be a kiddie area. So to enter the car show is $20 to enter, or the 15, and then the audio it's the same thing. You can come in and pay one gate fee and do either, but now you'll have to pay the base wars and the other sanctioning bodies fees. But no, it's a blast, man. We get to get out there and beat that parking lot down. Hadn't had any trouble. I mean, it's at the Jasper Mall. They're happy for us to have it there right now, and they just let us have rain and go crazy with it. It was a blast. It's hot, so be prepared. But we'll have a good
And
time this year. I expect a
telling
huge crowd.
everybody, bring your tents this year. It's
Yep,
hot on that pavement.
that's right. Bring tents and water. Right there, close in the mall. There's a few things. We're gonna have plenty of vendors with water and stuff like that. If you're going to enter the audio show, if you're listening, just a heads up. If you're going to come in the audio show and not do the car show side, when you arrive at the mall, when you turn in, there's a front entrance and a side entrance. You'll see it. Be easy to recognize. Come in the audio on the side entrance. You'll probably see me standing there or somebody else, and we'll direct you where to go. Get you signed up for Melissa and everything that you need to do. And if you go do the audio show, the car show too, just come on in and we'll direct you where you have to go there. So.
Go. Well, for everybody that doesn't know, we're going to be at the Jasper Mall Saturday. I think we get there at 10 a.m. And it is a multi-org show. Mr. Joey Perry will be joining me. And I believe he's bringing another org with him this year.
Yeah, I believe so. Is it NSPL, I believe?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He is.
I haven't met them yet. But like I said, I appreciate all of it. I enjoy every bit of it. It's just a great time. We had people building boxes out in the parking lot last year. Sorry
about that, man.
Yeah, and it's crazy. They just have a great time. It's not all day. It's 10 to 2, and the address is I believe it's 300 Highway 78 East, Jasper, Alabama. If you type in Jasper Mall, it should take you right to it. So we've had people come up from Fairhope. What was that?
I've never had any problem finding it.
Yeah, it's not hard to find. We did another one at Base for Tots there at Christmas and raised money and we did toys and stuff like that for local people and charities. And of course, Daryl Boom Baby came down and from Indianapolis. That was awesome. And then we had a couple people come up from Fairhope, Samuel. And so, hey, y'all come on down. There's a Holiday Inn, a few other hotels. If you need somewhere to stay, we'll point you in the right direction. And I plan on doing a lot more shows in the area. So hopefully you guys will see me back on here, and we'll be having a lot more shows throughout the year. And we've got a local shop that's interested in starting to get back into the audio, and hopefully we'll be doing more shows in Jasper. So just mark your calendars, learn how to get there, and come on.
Yeah, Jasper's convenient for me. It's only 60 miles from the house. I like shows that are that close. Man, I have never had a bad time up there at all.
No, we have a good time.
It's amazing. The police see us coming in and they wave.
Yeah, they leave us alone pretty much. If it's a sanctioned event, they'll leave us alone. If it's non-sanctioned, they harass you. They're just like everybody else. So that's my son. Every one of them know him. So it's just one of those things. But yeah, we've got some people that are around here that's starting to build their systems up, and it's starting to peak back up, and that's what we want.
Dominic, you asked if you can donate externally. Yes, contact Aaron Morgan through Facebook, and he will let you donate. No problem.
Yep, not a problem at all.
And I don't take any money. I never touch the money. Don't want no part of that. Y'all donate straight to Aaron.
Yeah, and probably what I will do is direct them to my sister that's handling the money and the registry or anything like that. And I want to tell everybody, if you're out there listening, we are not doing pre-registration. We have had a couple of people acting like they are part of us trying to take pre-registration, and we are not. So if somebody comes in and asks you to submit your information and pre-register, please do not. That's a scam. And we had trouble with that last year, and we've had 2 people this year trying. So reach out to me on Facebook, and I'll get you in contact with my sister, and you can donate that way if you'd like to. And I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for anything you guys are willing to help us with.
Well, speaking of sister, she's already up in here.
Yep, good deal.
Oh, man, she has been so dedicated to this show.
And she is. She does.
I have not seen a day go by where she hasn't been posting something or working really hard. So,
it's tough. I couldn't imagine.
That.
Couldn't imagine going through it. It was tough enough being his uncle, but literally once the show's over, we take about a week, and then we start talking about next year. What are we doing next year? And I actually believe next year we're going to break out an audio portion. We may do 2 shows, may do one earlier in the year, and then do the audio again with the big car show later in the year. Because we see that there's a good following with audio, and I've been telling people that for years. I mean, I used to travel, used to go Spring Break Nationals, Nopi Nationals, anywhere I could, and and I had a crew that traveled with me, and it just died off. And we grew up, and had to get jobs, and now we're getting older, and we can get back in it, So, but no, hopefully we'll do several shows. But no,
my only request is, can we do one at the first of the year when it's still cold?
Yeah, I would like to. I travel a lot for work, so we need to set it up for January, early to mid-January, because end of January to about May, I'll be on the road.
Okay.
So we'll try to line something up. Yeah.
I am so good with this because, man, I am tired of sweating.
Yeah, me and you both.
Shows.
And you got a big show the next day also, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I am headed to Georgia tomorrow. Okay. We're going to go celebrate Miss Hemi's birthday.
What direction is that in Georgia?
Right outside of Atlanta.
Okay. All right.
Now, see,
travel
Michael still had his Blazer going. I'd take him with me.
Yeah, well, give him a couple more months. We'll go get it running again and get an engine put in it, and then we'll go start working on other stuff. So I've got a little toy I'm gonna start working on, and hopefully it may be next summer before I get it completed. But we'll start working on it, and I'll have one to play with while he does too. So.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Because you get enough smiles at it just watching him.
Oh, I enjoy it. I enjoy helping put the shows on.
Hey, we discussed you earlier.
Yep. There's Travis right there. Yep.
Coming to talk to you. And this time you're not going to get away.
So, yeah, Travis and, him and his partner, Jeff Terry, have a shop in Jasper, and he just became an Incriminator audio dealer also. He just put a nice system in his little Trailblazer, and he'll be at the show hopefully, and hopefully we can get a couple of shows set up at their shop. So
I would love to. Like I said, anytime it's near Jasper, I'm down for that. That's 60 miles from my house, and I am tired of driving. So y'all book me every weekend for Jasper. I'm good for it. We just need to swap between that and Hazel Green. And we'll
Hazel Green's a great place. So,
yes, sir. We have the show in Morrow, Georgia, Sunday for Miss Hemi's birthday. Yeah, that's going to be a packed show. Anything I do near Atlanta's packed. Good evening. He'll be out there demoing with us.
Good deal. I'm curious to see what Rex has done. He's tore that Buick apart.
Yeah, he drove up to my last show in something new.
Oh, really?
New vehicle.
Like to see it. Ready for curve.
Couldn't handle it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I want to see that Cobalt doing 28 hertz again. I'm sure he's tweaking it and going to get it a little bit louder.
From what I understand, they have shut the whole shop down so all of them can come.
Yeah, that's what I was told. I appreciate it. They support us too. The guys at Cartoons of the Shoals and Muscle Shoals, they're the ones that help me with Michael's stuff and everything. They support us every time. I mean, they're a good bunch of guys. So
we had a guy walk by, and he's walking by the bass quartet, and he asked, "Who's the girly build?" Man, that ain't how you talk to us. We didn't know who he was talking about because it could have been any of us.
That's the truth.
His blazer out there that's pink and green. Hers is blue and pink. Mine's all, yeah, mine looks like a rolling Easter egg.
Uh,
So
that turned
we
out good, I think. Looks
curly
real good.
bills out there.
And I think they may have, and I may be letting the cat out of the bag here, but I think if you are a female and you're entering the car show, they have a category for best female ride. They weren't going to tell that, I don't think, because they didn't want their husbands putting the cars in the wife's names and registering it that way. We wanted to try to get true females in there, and when they come up and register, we were going to give them a special sticker or something to identify. So,
I think this will be the first year I haven't been able to bring mine.
yeah. You can't
Yeah,
bring the XB?
I don't have another driver this time.
Well, I may can get it up here for you.
Well, we may can.
We can talk offline. That won't be a problem. You're only 60 miles from me.
You may bring it up and get one of y'all to bring me back and just leave it somewhere for the weekend.
Yep, that won't be a problem. We'll get it to you.
Oh, look. I would love it if Team No Chill come out. They would be so fun.
Yeah, I'd love to see a bunch of teams come out, have a blast. Hopefully, what I wanted to do this year was get a special award for best demo and stuff like that, and it just kind of snuck up on me before I realized it.
Mhm.
But we're going forward. I would like to have a team award. So if we could get some teams that coming out and stuff like that, and I don't know if it'll be a championship belt or what it'll be, but I promise
Well,
it'll be worth coming
if,
out for.
if you would like a show that we have coming up in the future, I'm going to do one at Hazel Green on the 23rd, which is a Team Wars event.
Is that
So,
23rd of September?
yeah, we can discuss having one of those in Jasper too,
Okay.
because that's about midway through the state.
Yeah,
That would be pretty good for them. Because I
that'd be
have
good.
3 or 4 teams that really enjoy coming out and working as a team.
Yeah, we need to get one together. We don't even have a team anymore. I used to have one years ago, and we need to try to build our own little team so we can join in part of it and compete as well.
Yeah, yeah. Right there behind me somewhere. You got one if you need one, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Mr. Joey.
Yep, Joy, I asked. I'll be there too. Y'all come on out.
All right, let's see. Mr. Greg Kelly's got a show coming up too. Smoky Mountain Jamming
Oh,
in
that'd be a
Newport,
nice one.
Tennessee. Man, I hate that I'm gonna miss that show. I love every one of the Newport shows. He has got such a good location in Newport, and it is always just as calm as could be. And then all you hear is just thunder coming up. Oh my God, I love it.
That'd be cool. We'll have to get that blazer running, reliable, and we'll start making some of these shows. I was
Yeah,
wanting to go to the Sundown show, and I had a room booked and everything, and then engine went out, so kind of hurts.
Newport will probably be about 4.5 to 5 hours from you.
Yeah,
It
that's
ain't
not a problem.
drive at all.
Yeah, I don't mind driving. So
No, me neither. Matter of fact, I enjoy it.
yeah, that's
It's
me for work. When I travel out of town, I rather drive than fly, unless it's
oh,
international, of course.
definitely. I think everybody's ready for Miss Emmy's show. I go to the Power Hog location in Atlanta a lot, and not one time have I ever had a bad experience there. Gate fee isn't bad, and we just beat that parking lot down. And it's at the Power Hog warehouse,
Yeah,
so they get to bring all of their custom rides out. Between him and her, I think I've probably seen 10 or 20 different custom rides. everything from Jeeps to box Chevys. And I'm just looking at them going, wow, how do y'all find time to work on all that?
Yeah, no kidding. Just keeping my everyday drivers up is tough enough.
Man,
That-
just trying to maintain the stuff I own,
Yeah,
it's hard.
that's my spare lanes in the shop, trying to get it, some body work done on it. So just it's always something.
It really is. And I agree with this one right here because I need to find me a trailer so I can start doing this by myself.
Yeah, I'd probably help you out. Get you a
But
truck and get you
just
a
so y'all,
dually and
Base
yep.
Sports has something new coming. Y'all didn't get to see this yet because I didn't post it. Just the guys that went to Hazel Green saw it. But I told y'all in the beginning, Billy was going to get me one of the little tents. My 10 by 10 has hit the ground. I am in good shape now.
Cool.
I love it. It
Yeah, I
made
know
it
that
so much easier. I
that
was so
big tent was a
proud.
lot to deal with. Whew.
It was a lot for all of us.
Mm.
This one, no problem. Have it set up in 15 minutes at the most.
Yeah, that still doesn't mean people can't come on out a little bit early and help you out. We'll take all the help we can get.
I wish I could. Man, I wish I could. I wish everybody could experience Newport at least once. And, I go to so many different shows and I get to see different kinds of environments. There are certain ones that are just top notch, as I would think, for the base heads. Newport, they got it covered because it's mountains all the way around you and you're down in a bowl.
I bet it
It,
sounds good.
oh, yeah. The base kind of just hangs there in the air. It's a different kind of feeling down in there. All right. So, is there anything we need to know when we're coming in? Anything important?
Anything important? Well, we should have plenty of food there that's, on site with the vendors. The mall has a few things. Um, the restrooms, mall does have restrooms. Sometimes that's hit or miss. So they may have them shut down for maintenance. So there's a few gas stations right there. Biggest thing is, you know, I don't know. I'll just be careful coming in. Watch. I wouldn't play too loud coming in because they may harass you coming to the show, and they may leave you alone. And just be careful. Travel safe. And if you guys need anything, you break down or anything like that, and y'all are close to us, hit us up on Facebook. We'll send somebody to come help. I mean, that's what we're gonna do. We're a big family. We always help each other out, no matter if we're competing against each other or whatever. So as far as the show, bring sunblock, bring a good attitude, and let's have a good time, and let's have some fun.
Absolutely. And what time are we going to be shutting down?
The show is from 10 to 2, and that way they can do awards, shortly after 2 o'clock. You can start pre-registering, I think, around 9 or 9:30, if you want to. But we're trying to get out of there and get out of there by no later than 3 if we can, and stuff like that. I'd love to do a night show there sometime. That's what I'd like to do, but we'll have to try to work that out.
I think last year I was still there at night.
Yeah, it was late. It was late. I got a bail this year though. I got my 30-year class reunion, so I gotta get out for sure.
Well, we'll try to be out of there darkish.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And just really, if you get there and you don't know where to go or anything, just ask somebody. We will have shirts for sale. Most of them are pre-ordered. I think they did buy a few extra. If you want to buy a shirt for the show, there's audio shirts and car shirts, car show shirts. So they may have ordered a few extra if you're looking for that. So, but reach out to me if you have any questions on Facebook, and we'll get you all the answers we can. I look forward to seeing everybody.
Okay. Well, if you don't have anything more, my second guest has not showed up yet. So I'm going to just sit here with them for a few minutes and tell them about the morrow show. But
So,
I will go ahead and let you go because I know your time is valuable and y'all are busy getting ready for us.
yep, I appreciate it. Thank you. Talk to you later, Melissa.
Thank you. I will
Yep.
see you Saturday morning.
All right,
Right.
sounds good. Bye.
Okay. All right. So for Sunday, we're going back to the Power Hog. They have been really, really nice and told us we can come back. We will be running the meter all day long. But if you see Miss Hemi, you've got to stop and tell her happy birthday. You won't miss her. She's the one in the Jeep usually. So everybody come out with me both Saturday and Sunday because we got a long weekend. If you need anything, give me a call. I'm always here. And everybody gets to see the brand new tent this weekend. And once again, I would like to thank Kicker. I am grateful. So we will see you this weekend. And I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Have a good weekend.